If you have a sweet tooth like me, then you are going to love this dish. I'm at Sugarbacon Proper Kitchen, and Chef John is going to show us how to put a new twist on an old classic. Chef John, I love a sweet treat, so how do we get started?
Okay, so what we make today is our butterscotch pudding. And now we do ours with a little bit of a twist. It's really kind of a combination of butterscotch pudding and banana pudding. So two classic Texas favorites.
I love it.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to get a caramel going here. It's brown sugar, half a cup of water. It's going to go for about 10 minutes or so until it really cooks down, gets dark, syrupy. We're going to finish this with some milk and cream. You've got little bits of sugar in there. You're going to see that they'll dissolve. That's fine. So you don't want this to be too hot when the eggs go in, because otherwise they'll scramble. So what I have here is I got 3 yolks and 1 whole egg. We're just going to our cornstarch as well. We're going to keep kind of cooking and stirring this. Everything's going to whisk. Now this is going to get thicker and thicker. It's going to take about 10 minutes or so. Once it gets thicker, we're going to add some butter to finish it, and then a little bit of rum.
You just turned this into a party.
Oh yeah, that's right. You could add that rum a little bit earlier and cook out the alcohol, or you can put it in at the very end and give this dessert a little adult finish. But this is going to take about 10 more minutes for it to get that proper pudding texture.
We don't actually have 10 minutes, so can we just skip ahead?
We sure can. We'll basically get this to thicken, and then we'll chill it down and just carefully spoon it in and let it set up. That's it. We're going to move on now to the next part of this dish. We've got our butterscotch layer. The next layer is going to be our banana layer. So we've got 1 pound of butter and 2 pounds of sugar, so a package of brown sugar. We're going to cook this all together, let this start to become a caramel again. This is going to go for a few more minutes. We're going to put in now 2 cups of rum. Then finally, we're going to add some bananas to this, okay? So that's going to be the last step to getting the bananas Foster ready. Let this cool down a little bit, because this is going to go on top of our pudding, and you don't want to put this raging hot on top of your pudding. Caramel on top of caramel, and then we're just going to spoon that right on top.
Oh, wow.
And then the shortbread crumble is the last thing to give it like a little bit of crunch and texture on the top.
This looks so good. We only have one last thing to do, and that is to try it. All right, so I'm going to take a taste. This looks amazing. Oh my goodness. It's so great because you've got the banana, you've got the caramel. If people want to know more about you and about Sugarbacon Proper Kitchen, where can they go?
They can check us out on our website or on our Facebook page.
Ooh, even a little hint of rum in here. Great job.
Yeah, a little bit. You see.